Hello, Times Crossword, let's go. Threads appear to change length. I think this is apparel. Apparel is threads in the sense of clothes, and to change is an anagram indicator for appear, and length is L, the abbreviation. A room containing receptacles in the centre for bonsai, say. Wow, well, bonsai are small trees, and the cultivation of small trees is an art form. So A is A, room is RM, the abbreviation, containing receptacles in the centre. Gosh, well, what's in the centre of receptacles? Not TFO. I'm going to leave that in. I feel it's correct, but I haven't justified the wordplay, so I shall return to that. Dish, seen in latter parts of trip to Hawaii. This is poi. Poi is a dish, and the latter parts of the words trip to Hawaii are the last letters POI. And I think the whole clue can also be read as a definition, because I think poi is Hawaiian food. They maybe drop hints, surprisingly, concealing evidence of doubt. I wonder if this is third person. Grammatically, third person could be they maybe. And surprisingly is an anagram for drop hints, concealing evidence of doubt, containing ER, an interjection expressing doubt. Charity, concerned with carbon in waste. Well, the Red Cross is a charity. Concerned with is re, the Latin. Carbon is C, the chemical symbol. In waste, in dross. Big vehicles getting performance awards. This is Oscars. So big is OS, the abbreviation for outsize. Vehicles are cars, and Oscars are performance awards. TV format, popular among unhappy types. I think this is mini-series. So a mini-series is a TV format. Popular is in, among unhappy types, among miseries. European, intent on travelling in California. Could this be continental? So continental could mean European in the sense of the continent of Europe. Travelling is an anagram indicator for intent on, in California in CAL, the abbreviation. Coat lacking a bottom, stitch perhaps. No. How to use a stair climbing machine and look smart. This is step on it. So how to use a stair climbing machine is you step on it, and the expression step on it means look smart, be quick. Mark the highest thing you can see in measuring. Gosh, nope. Italian food unknown in the middle of Tuscany only. The middle of Tuscany is the letter C. No, not getting that. Researcher requiring support over in Washington. Gosh, no, slowing down. Mistake, that's terrible. Doubly so. No. An orphan clue. Remnants of wine found in old ewers periodically. This is lees. Lees are the remnants of wine, and periodically refers to every other letter. So if we look at old ewers, starting with the L, we've got L, E, E, and S. Moved a finger round pot to get cream. Moved looks like an anagram indicator. A finger is 7 letters. Round pot. To get cream. No, not getting that. City spanning both halves of Bel Air. Well, Los Angeles fits the letters that we've got in. Is it correct? Yeah. The 2 letters which span Bel Air are the last letter of L and the first of Air, which is LA, and that is short for Los Angeles. Political ideology of liberal English paper is muted at first. This is leftism. So leftism is a political ideology. Liberal is L, the abbreviation. English E likewise. Paper is FT, short for Financial Times, a British newspaper. Is, and muted at first is the first letter of muted. Splendour of limitless wines stored by Cook. Wow, yes, this is finery. So finery means splendour. Limitless wines, well, the limits of wines are its outside letters, so limitless wines is INE, stored by Cook, stored by Fry. He possibly angers, working with it. This possibly looks like part of the definition with he. Working looks like an anagram indicator for angers and it. So he possibly. No, not getting that. No, okay. Male poet, close to female, fashion designer. I think close to female is likely to be E. The closing letter of female. Male is M, the abbreviation. So we're looking for a 5-letter poet, with the whole thing being a fashion designer. I make jibes about northern people creating outrage. Just wondering if about is an anagram indicator for I make jibes. Northern could then be N. And the definition would be people creating outrage. Well, people could end men. Gosh, these letters don't look propitious for an anagram. Some bad ideas successfully carried out. This is did. So some is a hidden indicator, and in the middle of bad ideas, beginning with the D of bad, we can read did, which means successfully carried out. Now, great. It's not an anagram of I make jibes, because that doesn't contain a D. So, outrage. Men's probably wrong. Not getting that. Male poet. So, what is the fashion designer? Beginning mad, med, mid, mod or mud. Probably mad. Not getting it. Arrived in church before 12. Gosh, arrived. Yeah, arrived is came. Church is CE, short for Church of England. And in church, we've got before 12, which is AM. Key trophy picked up for initiative. Nope. Mammal, timid and occasionally nasty. Circling river. Occasionally, again, looks like a reference to every other letter, so that could be NSY, unlikely. AT, more likely. Circling river, probably about R, the abbreviation. So AT about R would be art. We're looking for a mammal, and we're looking for a 4-letter word for timid to go about art. No, not getting that. Get ready to accept new universal union contract. Yeah, this is prenup. So get ready is prep, short for prepare, to accept new, N, the abbreviation, universal, U, the abbreviation. That gives prenup, which is a union contract where the union is marriage. Clearly show trade fair leads to substantially increased transactions. Well, clearly show, I think this begins expo because an expo is a trade fair. So the definition is clearly show, trade fair is expo, and the leads are the initial letters of the final 3 words. So that gives exposit, which means clearly show. Mammal, timid and occasionally nasty, circling river. So it could end ART. It's scary to carry on endlessly, being knocked back. Gosh, I wonder if it's scary is the definition, and perhaps the answer is OO, as in OOH. Not sure about that. 25 across could end man. That would place an M here. Key, trophy picked up for initiative. No. Okay, so let me look at the acrosses in order. I suspect there are some I haven't looked at. Researcher requiring support over in Washington. No. Mistake, that's terrible, doubly so. Gosh. Well, I think doubly so means that we're looking for a 3-letter word followed by the same 3-letter word, and that 3-letter word means terrible. Aha. Yes, indeed, this is boo-boo. So a boo-boo is a mistake. That's terrible is boo, doubly so repeated. Now, does this help? Unpleasant quality. Gosh, I overlooked this clue. Of rotten steel basins. Well, rotten is an anagram indicator for steel basins. Unpleasant quality, I think, is going to be beastliness. Is that the right letters? Steel basins. Yes, I think it is. Couple from India got together in retirement. This is item. An item is a couple. India is I in the NATO phonetic alphabet. And got together is met, with in retirement being a reversal indicator. Mammal, timid and occasionally nasty, circling river. No. It's scary. Well, similar to oo, it's eek. To carry on is to keep endlessly without its final letter, being knocked back, being reversed. Now, this mammal is surely meerkat. Timid is meek. And occasionally nasty is every other letter of nasty beginning with the A and T, circling river about R. So it was meek and AT about R, rather than meek plus AT about R. Smartphone, program, put up for review. Yeah, this is appraise. So a smartphone program is an app, put up is raise, and appraise is review. Great, P looks useful. Key trophy picked up for initiative. Yeah, this is enterprise. So key is enter, as in the enter key on a keyboard. Trophy picked up. Well, picked up is a homophone indicator. A trophy is a prize with a Z, and that sounds like prize with an S. That gives enterprise, which is an initiative. Now, bottom left is cut off. This looks like it ends ation. I. Okay, so I think this is indignation. I is I. Make jibes is dig, about northern, about N, the abbreviation. People is nation, and that gives indignation, which means creating outrage. He possibly angers working with it. So it still looks like an anagram of angers and it. He possibly, He could be the name of a man, or it could be a reference to helium, the chemical element. And helium is an inert gas. So inert gas is he possibly. And it is an anagram of angers and it. Fantastic. Now, male poet, clothes to female, fashion designer. Yeah, this is modiste. Male is M, poet is odist, a writer of odes. Clothes to female is E. That gives modiste, which is a fashion designer. It's not the name of a particular one. Now, let me do my quick typo squiz. And I do need to revisit one across to explain the word play. But I'll do that when I've looked at the remaining unsolved clues. So all the acrosses look good. Down's looking good. Yeah, I think everything's fine. So, moved a finger round pot to get cream. Could this be frangipani? I thought frangipani was... Well, I don't really know what I thought it was. Marzipan, that's what I was going to say. So, moved is an anagram indicator for a finger. Well, we're missing an E. Let me put it here. So, moved a finger round pot. Well, a pan is a pot. So, have we got a finger? The letters are right for it being an anagram of a finger about pan. And frangipani must mean cream. Slight doubt about that, but I can't see any other arrangement of these letters which works. Italian food, unknown, in the middle of Tuscany only. So unknown is going to be X, Y, Z or N. Calzone contains a Z and is an Italian food. Unknown is Z. In the middle of Tuscany, the middle letter of Tuscany is C, and only is alone. Researcher, requiring support over in Washington. Wow, what is this? So, where is the definition? Could it be... well, a postdoc does research. So that fits the definition. Requiring support over... Yeah, support is post, over is O, the cricketing abbreviation, in Washington, in DC, a reference to Washington, DC, the capital of America. So, 2 clues to go. Mark, the highest thing you can see in measuring. This is dot. A dot is a mark, and if you consider the word measuring, the highest thing you can see is the dot above the letter I. Coat, lacking a bottom stitch, perhaps. So I think this clue works as a 5-letter coat. Yeah, and Paint can mean coat, as in to put a coat of paint on. Lacking a bottom without its T, and then when you have a stitch in your side, that's a pain in your side. Fantastic. So let me revisit one across, which was a very poor start because I couldn't explain it. A is surely A, room is surely RM. That leaves T, F and O. And bonsai say is the definition. So T, F and O. We've got another R. So A is A, room is RM. We're left with T and 4. Containing receptacles in the centre. For, yes, the central letter of receptacles is T, and 4 is 4. So A and RM containing T, central letter of receptacles, and 4 gives art form, of which bonsai is an example. So there we go. Every clue solved, every clue explained, no empty squares. Submit, submit. Hope and pray. No errors. Fantastic. Wow, what a beautiful puzzle. Absolutely tremendous fun and a great start with art form, which spooked me as well as being encouraging. Great to solve your first clue, but not so good when you can't explain it. However, I did get there in the end, and what a fabulous journey, as always with a Times crossword. You're exposed to a wide range of vocabulary and general knowledge, and it's just pitched at such a perfect level. I am going to go away now and have a look up frangipani. I can't believe this is actually cream. Surely the name for cream is just cream. But there we go. So now what would the snitch be for this? I didn't think it was terribly easy, but I think probably in the 60s or 70s. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that solve. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.